Hello, Week 2 Warrior. Welcome to Lesson 2 of Module 8, Carb Diets. So this is how to eat a carbohydrate-based diet. One way, one perspective. There's a lot of different perspectives on how to do this. This is like the main theme of carbohydrate-based diets and the main carbohydrate-based way of eating I want you to do, because this is the one I find most successful for the widest variety of people in the most circumstances. So with a carb-based diet, you have to digest carbs, but it's a little harder than carnivore because you do need protein. Like, you don't actually need carbs in the short term. You don't need, like, you can go without carbs in your diet for a long time without having issues. But protein, fat, like, you need protein and fat. So when we do a carbohydrate-based diet, what I find works best for me and for the people that I coach is eating the carbs in the morning. So the way I like to do that, I make sure my gut's nice and primed, like have some probiotic foods, maybe some kombucha and green tea before eating. Make sure I'm hydrated, so I'm not eating while dehydrated, because then that's just going to cause gut problems. But make sure I'm hydrated, all this stuff. And then sit down. I'm not drinking tons of water right before I eat because I'll dilute my stomach acid, but like an hour before I eat, just drink tons of water and then wait an hour, eat my meal, and it helps my digestion so much. So do that, get my carbs cooking, like my French fries, my like rice with butter, my fruit, whatever the whole bunch of carbs I'm going to eat is. And the way I like to do it is I like to have mostly carbs in the morning. So I'm going to eat carbs. I'll do pretty much all my carbs in the morning, and then as the afternoon progresses. So I like to introduce my protein as the day goes on, because if I put my protein too much at the beginning of the day, it just simply hurts my body's ability to metabolize the carbohydrates, and then it'll hurt my energy levels as the day progresses. So I have the best energy levels, the best appetite, and the best digestion by putting all my carbs at the beginning of the day, take my enzymes, whatever, make sure they're digested. And then I take like caffeine. If I'm going to take stimulants, I'll take them right after. I really only take stimulants after a meal, usually. Or if Adderall, I like to take actually sometimes in the morning and go back to bed and then like let it wake me up. That's awesome for a variety of reasons. But if I'm going to take stimulants while I am awake, I pretty much always take them after a big meal, because it just gives me so many benefits, to like way more benefits. So stimulants cause increase in cortisol and all this stuff, which is stressful on the body. So we can mitigate, and they also cause loss of appetite, and they cause your gut to like move, like they cause peristalsis in the gut. So if you're going to take your stimulants, like take your stimulants after your meal. So it will force you to digest the food. The insulin from the meal blunts the cortisol from the stimulants. So you get all the energy plus the energy from the food that's digesting more rapidly. Plus, now you don't care that your appetite's blunted and you have less cortisol. It gets awesome. It's just literally the way to do it. So if you're going to have your coffee or tea or Adderall, whatever, have it after the big carb meal. And then, unless it's XR, then have the XR before. But anyway, though, so if you're going to have, so you eat the carb meal, and then you're going to have all this energy spike, go through the energy, do a bunch of stuff. And then later on in the day, you eat your next carb meal. You have a little bit more protein, because you're going to be kind of craving more protein at this point. You feel a little unstable from lots of carbs, less protein, because protein stabilizes blood sugar. A little more protein. And then for the evening meal, I just kind of eat like a bunch of protein and some carbs or whatever, because I already had all the carbs I need for the day. So I just focus on protein. And then the protein digests really well, because my gut's all primed for digesting protein and fat, because it's been digesting pretty much exclusively carbs all day, which is easy. It's easier than digesting protein and fat to break down carbs. And you make it easier for your body by eating the carbs pretty much exclusively. I mean, I like my French fries and beef fat, so there's like plenty of fat in the carbs. I seem to handle that well, but you may not. I mean, I'm a protein type, which is something I'll go into more in other videos. And people tend to be protein types or carbo types. And if you're a carbo type, you're not going to handle the protein and fats as well. If you're a protein type, you're going to love the protein and fats. But everyone alternates. So you'll be both. But listen to your body. If you like less fat in your carbs and this structure works better for you with less fat and protein, then do less fat and protein. If it works better for you with a little more fat and protein, more fat and protein. But this structure of how to eat carbs is just, it's awesome. Like when people are like, I can't eat carbs, they always make me fat. If they just did this, they wouldn't get fat. They would sleep amazing. Like this is how you eat carbs if you have a problem with carbs. And this is how you eat carbs if you don't have a problem with carbs and you want to like just kick a bunch of butt and have tons of awesome energy. Done.